we warmly welcome our guest editors of number 51, Ingi Elgasson and Michael Smyth. And could you please make a short overview of us what is worth of reading in this number, please?
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to do this as well. And it's really nice to see all of the authors who contributed to issue 51. That's a lot. And it was about speculative and critical design, primarily its use in an education setting. So one of the things that we were really impressed about in terms of this particular edition was the number of contributions that we received. And I think that gave us a real sort of sense that speculative design and critical design is being used increasingly within education. It's become very much sort of embedded in the world of design and technology, and particularly interdisciplinary approaches within educational courses. And that's no longer maybe a niche area. It's become much more widespread in its use. So maybe to give a little bit of a backdrop to why are we here, why Ingi and I are here. We were both part of an Erasmus funded project called Speculative EDU. So we had partners in Croatia and in the UK, where else, in Italy, and in Portugal as well, actually. So that was a 2-year Erasmus project, and it resulted in a book in the end, which was it was just here, actually, just have one here, it happened to be here beside me, called Beyond Speculative Design: Past, Present, and Future. And as part of the work that we did, it was about building a network of people and educators working and using speculative design techniques. The opportunity arose to create this special edition, and we've both Ingi and I will give our thanks to all of the authors that contributed, and also the students as well who were part of the whole sort of experience. And I think one of the things that we were really interested in was how educators are using and applying speculative design, and sort of getting a real sense of what it offers and what challenges it produces for educators, particularly looking at how it enables students to sort of grapple with theory, and also enable them to sort of critique maybe sort of wider issues as well. And a lot of the topics that the presenters will talk about are very, quite large topics about social change, and other ones are much more specific. So there's interesting sort of granularity differences between the contributors to the journal. And I think what I liked particularly about the papers was that it was about their honesty. And they provide an interesting sort of set of tactics for educators who want to apply speculative design within their teaching, but it doesn't shy away from, well, addressing the challenges that it faces, that sometimes, students, they want to learn about something like sustainability, but maybe when you're looking at it from a more critical perspective, they feel as though maybe it's not as on topic as they want. So there's lots of sort of challenges and balances to try and address. And I think that's what I particularly liked about the papers in this issue, was that their honesty, but they do present a set of tactics that you can use and apply within your own teaching. And personally, I'm going to use some of those techniques myself next year, whether my students like it or not. And I think that's what I enjoyed most about the papers. It's about their honesty, and about how the range of projects that were addressed using these sorts of techniques. And I'm really looking forward to, hearing in the words of the authors. It's nice to sort of put faces to names now and hear the actual words from the authors when they describe the work that they've presented in the papers that comprise this journal. So yeah, I'd just like to end by again thanking both the team within the journal for providing this opportunity for us, but also more importantly, I think both the authors and especially the students, all whose work have contributed to this, quite substantial set of papers in this particular issue 51.